Hi, Hunter. How are you doing?
How do you think?
I'm surprised you didn't go right to sleep after that comp.
I mean, I did. I slept for what is it, 10 to 11:30, and I thought, okay, maybe I can get at least an hour and a half in here and still be fine. But fuck me, I guess not. Oh my god, like I
So,
am, no, I am like physically sick. Like I'm nauseous right now. Oh my god,
so Glenn is the current HOH. How are you feeling about this recent development?
I want to throw up. Oh my god, the worst, just the worst possible person that could win.
So it seemed
Oh
that you had a lot of words to exchange with Glenn earlier
yeah.
this week. So tell me about how that went for you and why things were said.
I mean, it's clear and obvious we're targeting each other. It's just neither one of us has made a direct move at each other just yet or have openly said it to each other. And I was just sick and tired of all the fake shit of just oh blah, 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 blah. So I just wanted to get it out in the open, just like, all right, dude, come on. Like, it's clear we're targeting each other. Let's just like cut the BS. And I said that, but he hasn't responded. But clearly his ass was online the entire night. So he just chose to ignore me, which is fine, I guess. I don't really care. It's not like this. It's new information or anything. It's not like that screwed me over. Regardless, I'm gonna go up if he won HOH, which he did. So my only hope is that I can win. Hope I can win veto, or if he puts me up and I win veto and everything, but or at least get picked. I just fuck. There's just not much more I can do other than just literally stay awake for an hour and a half, and I will regret that for like ever. But yeah, I'm screwed.
It seems like you put a lot of effort into this comp. Were you worried about anyone else winning this other than just Glenn?
No, no. Literally the night before, the way Swan and Robin and Nathan, the way they were talking to me, they were talking to me in a way that it was already like, oh, you already won because of my performance in the other endurance comp. So they're like, oh wow, it's another one. Oh, you got this. It's easy. Yada yada. Like basically, like they were already pretty much acting like I won. And as we saw in the other one, Vlyn was also very close to that as well. And it's just this time the tables was turned. I got second, and he got first.
Why do you think you didn't perform as well as he did in this comp?
Um, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily say I didn't perform as well because I think that undermines my performance. I think I put a strong performance. I think 68 points is well enough to win, and like regardless, if anything, it's just Vlyn just happens to be on the season, so that's why. But no, like I said, I was really struggling in that early morning, and I needed a little bit of a break, and I accidentally took a little longer one than I wanted, but still it wouldn't have mattered. And I'm going to be honest here, and it's I don't know, probably just I don't want to be a sore loser or anything, but I find it a little bit hard to believe that maybe Vlyn got all 73. Like maybe he had like a buddy kind of take turns with him, like he slept and then his buddy was doing it for him. I don't know. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he won and I lost, and that's it. I do have a question though. Say me and him tied for 73, what would happen? Like what would a tiebreaker be? Because that was never mentioned on the announcements, so I am curious like what a tiebreaker would have happened.
Slimy. It would have been a tiebreaker question.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I was like, I mean, a tie could happen. I just didn't know because it wasn't really anything maybe with time at that point, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and talk to Vlyn. I like I said, I can't deal with the fake crap. If any, like, just I know he's gonna put me up. Yada yada yada. It is what it is. I
So
just
is there
depends on how it plays out.
Do you have any plans to survive this week other than veto? Like,
Say I don't win veto and I'm there on that block. Obviously, it depends who I'm sitting next to. I would prefer to sit next to Robin because I think in that situation, Robin goes over me because Swan doesn't like Robin, and I'm closer to Ari than Robin is, and the same with Nathan. I feel like I'm closer to Nathan, and then I just that's the three I need because only 5 people are voting. So, but yeah, I think even if I don't end up winning veto and I am on that block come eviction day, I still think there is a sort of chance I do stay. It just depends on how hard Vlyn pushes to get me out, and with the way these people have been, they will bend over backwards for him. So we will see. I just will have to try and convince them, but I don't know. Maybe Swan does have a sponsorship. Holy shiz, I forgot about that. Maybe he could save me with that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
how do you feel about the audition results? Actually, about talking about that.
Yeah, I'm happy Swan won, and I'm also happy Hex got a punishment, Yvette got a punishment. I'm happy with that. I'll always be fine with that. And Swan, I have a relatively good relationship with him, so anybody but Flynn or Yvette, I'll be happy, and that's what happened. I gave myself 20, so one person gave me one token, and boy, oh boy, I wonder who that could be. Obviously, it's probably Vlyn or Zeeves or Hex, either one of them. I'm going to go with Vlyn. But, yeah, it's just frustrating. Just frustrating. That's all it is. I really did give it my all. And, well, that happened. But the week's not over. I still got veto. I have good relationships with people, so I'm not out yet. It's just... Oh, Flynn is just here for another cycle, and it's just so annoying. Like, God, since the third cycle, I've been wanting to get him out, but God.
Give me one.
Okay.
So
I bet you the only Bucks Flynn responds to me now that he's won HOH, so he's in the comforts of his safety, and he'll respond now. I'm just waiting for that. Anyways, yeah, what were you saying?
So last week you had one of your closest allies, if not your closest ally, Dre, went home in the double. How do you think that's going to affect your game moving forward? And like, what are your plans? What are your plans after that?
Yeah, it definitely affects my game negatively. That's just someone I can always rely on and can easily get information from and just really talk game with, especially like in a competition. Like she's won 2 HOHs, or she did win 2 HOHs, so she could easily win a comp. She did really well in veto comps as well. So just somebody, just a very reliable person, and that's gone. And I'm kind of not necessarily alone, but alone in a sense where I don't have a strong relationship with somebody like Dre. So I really just have to reinforce my relationships with Swan, which I think I have been doing a little bit, which is good, in Ari as well, because she lost Leah, and I know Ari and Swan are close, and if Swan likes me and Ari likes me, then I think that maybe there's a little 3 that can happen there. But yeah, and Nathan, Dre told Nathan to trust me, and I think Nathan is good with me, and Robin, of course. So it's just I feel like it's just those 3 vets against me. That's just what I feel like. I feel like I'm the only person to have the balls in here to really like take that shot, take a chance, and actually actively be like, yo, what are they still doing here? And they still will be here, which is just mind blowing. Final 7, and over half of them will be vets. That's just.
If you didn't end up winning the veto, I mean, if you didn't end up winning, if you did end up winning HOH this cycle, who was your nominations going to be?
Oh, Hex and Vlyn, easily. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, like literally as soon as I won, if I did, as soon as I would have won HOH, I would have immediately just said, all right, time for nomination ceremony. Like I wouldn't, like I'm not just let's get it done and over with. Come on, Hex and Vlin. Like, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna do anything. Like, no one's gonna change my mind. It's immediately gonna be them, and that's it. Like, I know that was my problem last time. I didn't really tell people about noms, but I just don't care. I don't care. It's my noms. I can do what I want with them. I don't owe anybody anything. So yeah, and I just wanted that. I would just be. I'm impatient. I'd just be impatient. I would want that satisfaction to put Vlin on the block, but that's not going to happen, and that will hopefully I'll have to wait. But I don't know. We'll see. I could very well be joining Dre.
In that situation between Hex and Vlin, who would your intended target be?
Vlin. Hex is almost a non-threat. Same with Zeeves, and I said this in my live DR yesterday. You get rid of Vlin, their daddy, then they're fucked. They are screwed. They don't have that reliable person to yeah. Just Vlin is carrying the fuck out of Zeeves and Hex, in my opinion. So like, how many times has Vlin won veto twice to save their ass on the block? He's now won HOH. Like, he constantly, time and time again, saving their asses. So you get rid of him, they have to rely on themselves. And from what I've heard and what I've seen, they don't have that good of a relationship with everyone else. So they would pretty much almost be alone in that sense of just, they are on the outs. They're screwed. They don't have that really strong person that can carry them like Flynn is.
So as we get further and further into jury, the thing about the game is that as you move away from the pre-jury, it's not about like who you evict. It's more about like it doesn't matter. But now in the jury, you're voting people out who actually are going to have a say in who wins the game. So how's that going to change your strategy moving forward?
Just being more honest and straightforward with people. That's all. I mean, I think I have a good relationship with a lot of these people, except for the vets, and I don't really think there would be so much of a reparation of that relationship. It would be more so just if they would vote for me, who I would be next to in that final two, and if they would respect me and my game, or if they would be bitter. That's all. And just who I'm sitting next to. So, yeah, just no, don't be fake. Just be straight up, be honest with people, and yeah. But I right now it doesn't matter because I'm going on the block. So
say that for some that you do survive and then you make it to the final two. Who would you theoretically want to be sitting next to? Like, who is your end goal right now? Because it seemed that your close ally last week was Dre, so she's gone. So yeah. Who would you want instead of that?
Nathan. I would want Nathan sit next to me because he hasn't done much in the game except for winning those first two vetoes, and that was it. He's been just so incredibly clueless, and like I feel like if you put like if it's me and Nathan there, I just and what other people have said is they have a hard time talking to him as well. So I think I have a better shot at winning next to him. So yeah, that's ideally who I would want to sit next to, and also just like more respectable gameplay, I guess. Like I feel like I've been more active in that sense and just actually into the game compared to him. So it would, yeah, but that's too far. That's way too far. I gotta survive this week now. Like, oh god. Of course, Flynn wins.
And what do you think? And what do you think you need to do this week to survive?
First off, I just gotta focus on veto, and then depending on there, make my rounds with people. See, I'm gonna continue talking with Swan. Get really close with him. Maybe he can share with me his sponsorship, and if it is something that could benefit me, maybe have him use it on me or something. I don't know. We will. We'll see. But yeah, just continue keeping up good relationships with the people that I already have because I very well might need their vote, or if they win veto, have them take me down. So yeah. But with what history have shown, Vlin's going to win veto. So
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today, Hunter. Do you have any final thoughts for us?
I just, it's I don't know. It's almost just comical at this point. Just like, of course, of course. Ugh, God, like, can I catch a fucking break? Good lord. What a rough couple cycles for me. I lose my final two and then Vlyn wins HOH. God, it is rough out here. But yeah, it's not over. It's not over. Let's see if Flynn will play like a bitch or if he will actually talk with me and tell me why he's gonna put me up and everything, or if he's gonna be a little bitch like, oh well, I just just trying to just oh god. Like, I don't know. I will lose a lot of respect for him if he doesn't if he plays dishonestly. Like, obviously if he's there in that final two, I probably will vote for him because he is playing a phenomenal game. But he does need to own up to his stuff and just be straight up, especially when I'm literally telling him, dude, let's cut the BS. So, yeah. And also, bro was pissed at me because I left him on like red when he literally said have fun at my Halloween bash. And he's left me on red about an actual game talk. Like, okay, hypocrisy much? Like, so whatever. Just whatever. He wins. That's the way it is. I win veto and go from there. But yeah, wish me luck, I guess. Oh God, what a past couple days.
Well, good luck, Hunter. We're all rooting for you. Have a great
Thank
night.
you. You as well. I'll go throw up now.
Okay. Get a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
Bye.
I need it. Thank you. Bye.